Hello everybody, welcome back to the beautiful and iconic Marine Stadium in Miami. We're here at the Coconut Grove Seafood Festival with our great friends from Swarm, Tony and Javi. Go, Tony and Javi. And we have some very special people with us today. We're here at the Eco Discovery Zone. Beautiful, actually, right here on the water in Miami. And we are all about trying to support the beautiful families in the Keys, all those children. There's about 15,000 of these families through KeysStrong.org that we're here supporting with Elmira, our favorite angel, batting her wings, feeding 1,800 families in her parking lot yesterday. So anybody who wants to support those families, KeysStrong.org, please help us out. But we have some wonderful and super cool people. Everybody loves dolphins, right? Yeah. So with Dolphins Plus Marine Mammals Responder, do you want to talk about this cool organization and what you guys do? Because everybody loves a good dolphin story, and I hear you have a famous one. But talk about the organization first and then this cool story.
Okay, my name is Brandon Packlin. I am one of the main responders for Dolphins Plus Marine Mammal Responder.
Meaning if a dolphin is distressed or there's a need.
Correct. We hold to respond to all stranded marine mammals, especially cetaceans. This is dolphins and whales of all species. They come from Palm Beach down to Key West, and then all the way up the west side of the Keys to Cape Sable and to Marco Island.
Wow,
so we almost have about 10,000 square miles that we cover where we respond to marine mammals in distress.
So when you say cetaceans, so people understand, whales, dolphins, and porpoise, the three.
Correct.
So anytime there's a call, you guys are actually the go-to people
to
help those beautiful animals.
Exactly.
Right?
We are essentially paramedics. Or EMTs for dolphins and whales. We respond, we stabilize the animal, we transport them back to our facilities so they can be rehabilitated, and then we rehabilitate them as long as we can or as much as we need to get to the point where we can re-release them back to the wild.
So what would be a typical, like I know it's actually so tragic with manatees, as an example, you see the boats and the impact the boats have on the animals. What is the typical challenges that dolphins have? We're talking about probably bottlenose. With spotted dolphins, what are the typical types of issues and what are the types of dolphins we're talking about?
Well, one of the most common impacts we find with stranded marine mammals is due to human impacts. A lot of this is toxins that go in the water, things that shouldn't be there, as well as plastic. Plastic is a big deal as well. When you see a plastic bag in the water, this looks very similar to what sea turtles have the same problem. One of their common foods. Jellyfish. This is something that's very readily and commonly available to them, that they have around all the time, and plastic bags mimic that jellyfish. So unfortunately, they will find that as a food source and try to consume it. There was one time we rescued a pygmy sperm whale down the Keys, and we were able to put a scope down into the stomach. We found 37 plastic bags in a pygmy sperm whale stomach.
So they understand. So when you talk about a scope, basically it goes down the animals, it's down into its mouth, into the esophagus, down into the stomach. And when we all look at things like a moon jellyfish, for those divers, when you're underwater and you see these animals, a moon jelly, because turtles, a lot of the animals who eat like jellyfish.
They love it.
When we throw a bag off the boat, or even if it's just put on a park bench and it floats somehow by the wind, brings it into the ocean, a lot of people don't understand the impact that that plastic bag really is so dangerous to so many marine animals, right?
Exactly.
So in that particular case, how many bags were in that animal's stomach?
Right around 36. We were able to remove them.
So one animal,
36
bags in the stomach. Okay, so to try to draw some sort of comparison, if anybody watching could imagine eating one plastic bag, then two, then three, then four, and having 36 plastic bags in your stomach, the impact obviously would be pretty clear to people. Just that, if you frame it that way.
Absolutely.
So anytime someone throws a plastic bag anywhere but where it belongs, which is a receptacle that hopefully will get recycled, that it potentially has the chance of harming a dolphin or a whale.
To impact marine mammals, turtles, can go over a coral head. Birds can also ingest them on accident. Animals get caught up in them. Fish can get caught up in them. They end up in the mangroves, which is a very important estuary and nursery area for a lot of the fish species that end up out on the reef that Captain Slate dives with all the time. They can impact the youngsters that way as well.
So plastic, just easy understanding. Plastic bad, no way good, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so if you want to help animals, habitat, there's a really clear connection between being really responsible with where you dispose of that plastic.
Absolutely.
Do you want to introduce your lovely sidekick here? You
I
guys
would
have been
love
working
to.
hard all day here at the Coconut Grove
Yes, we
Seafood
are
Festival.
educating trainers at Marine Mammal Response with the animals that we encourage people to come out and meet, come out and experience these animals up close and really see how special they are. And all animals are special. I don't care what it is that you're interacting with. You have that ability to connect with something so intelligent and beautiful. They're shepherds of our seas. You know, these are the people of the ocean, essentially. And I say all the time, they're a lot smarter than we are because they are the highest level of intelligence in our oceans, and they don't destroy it. So we have a lot to learn from them. But Hunter Kitty works with these animals daily. He's amazing at what he does. I've been in the field 23 years, 24 years, and I've learned a lot from this gentleman in the past few months that I've been around him. So I'd like to turn it over to Hunter Kitty.
So how about that? So everybody watching Hunter, I'm sure they're very jealous. You've got one of the coolest jobs in the world working together with this other role model, right? That 23 years plus. How long have you been doing it, by the way?
I've been around for about 2 years at Dolphin Club.
Yeah. So this was like a super dream, right? You wanted this real bad.
Yeah. So from the time I was little, I knew I wanted to with dolphins. Yeah. And I came down to the Keys about 2 years ago. Fell in love with the place, the animals, and
tell everybody where you guys are in the Keys, by the way.
So we're located in Key Largo, Florida. Mile marker about 99.
As you come down, it's on the right, right?
We're
actually,
on
the ocean side.
Yeah, we're on the ocean side.
Yeah.
About mile marker 99 and a half. And like Brendan was saying, that's kind of our home base. So that's where we care for eight.
Yeah.
There's a lot of missing, or have lived the majority of their lives with it. So it's up to us to make sure that every single day for the rest of their lives, they have the best possible care. And so my job as a trainer is to work with them and build strong relationships with them to where we can train them for husbandry behaviors such as voluntary blood draws, voluntary hydrations to keep them nice and hydrated, as well as same feeling from watching a TV show or a documentary or seeing them from miles off as you do by coming to facilities like this. And
so Key Largo, first key, as you come into the Keys over the, what we call the stretch. So you're right there. And what is the website so people can find you guys?
It is dpmmr.org.
And in that particular work you're doing, which I'm sure is everybody's, like their dream job. You were like, everyone watching this wants to be you, right? So what is be out in the wild? So you're actually providing them with some type of structure and some type of a livelihood. It's just as exciting for them, I'm sure, to see you show up at the dock than it is for you to walk out and see them, right? You want to explain that?
Absolutely. I mean, going out to the pools and greeting the dolphins for their diets and go out and check on them, make sure that they're doing okay.
You're making them breakfast at 6 in the morning?
Making them breakfast at 6.
What time does your alarm go off every
breakfast,
day?
lunch, and dinner.
If you want to work with dolphins, you got to get up early, right?
Early,
tell the kids that, right?
Okay. But yeah, we go to session with them, or we interact with them anywhere from 3 to 6 times in a day, and we do a variety of different types of sessions. So we're able to provide these programs is that when people come and swim with us, the profits from that go directly right back into our rescue and rehab program. So that's what makes
stomach is able to be served by virtue of those particular programs.
Activists funding these rescues. You're going to see these organizations who are caring for the animals full time. And in addition to providing and funding our rescue work, we also have a huge mission of education that we can interact. If it weren't for those projects, we wouldn't know, we wouldn't understand, and we wouldn't appreciate these animals the way that we do today. So that's kind of the full scope of our mission is
very well put.
Education research.
Hometown with his art. You want to?
Do you mind if I let Steve come up here?
Yeah, let's.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Diosi, come on up here. We're hold out this license plate here, and you guys may have seen this license plate before. And the funds, the proceeds from this plate, go back to fund throughout the state of Florida. Amazing artist, as you can see here. The guy's just incredible. This is how he landed this job getting the license plates done. So I'm going to pass it over to Steve, but we want to thank you so much for creating these amazing license plates that catch people's eyes and help people, be more aware about marine mammals. So I'm just
Yeah. So your whole life since you were a kid?
My whole life, sense of humor. And so if somebody says,
as you can tell by like the sharks, what this dude is having a glass of wine, and the shrimp is doing what, and typically they're having So it's this beautiful spirit of the fish in the lifestyle being a little bit humanized and kind of.
Right, I think
The blue crab has the beer up here or something. Okay.
yeah, he's basically cheersing with the snook. I call him the floundering flounder. This piece is called Last Call.
Love it. Love
I
it.
always tell people it's more about us than the martinis, pulling the olives out, getting ready to eat those first. Right below them.
So it looks really to the conversation, dinner table or shirts. People like Wyland who helped us by virtue of providing this amazing shirt. So your artwork epitomizes kind of this lifestyle and our love.
I mean, I kind of work more from the inside out. So I kind of work from the Florida lifestyle represented through the fish that we all interact with on a daily basis. There's a lot of humor in my work, but I think the deeper message behind it is if we don't take care of our natural resources, nature's going to take care of us. You know, so I try to basically come in at more of a humorous level, but then, you know, realize that there's more to it.
And make it light, fun, and joyful. It's all about this joy that you bring to your art. It's amazing. You guys can see what he's doing here. So this last piece, and then he'll be here all weekend. So he'll be here at the Coconut Grove Seafood Festival all weekend, and we'll be here live on Facebook. So last thing before we head out of here, this great white shark. What do you call this piece? I love this one.
Well, this was inspired by Jaws' 40th anniversary. This is what I would imagine.
Are you hearing those bass notes? Dun, 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 dun,
Well, we don't see it in this picture, but there's actually, he's chasing 3 donuts.
Oh, is he? He's chasing 3 guppies?
3 donuts.
We love it. So, Steve, if people want to see your art, where do they?
SteveDiosi.com.
Yeah, and believe me, his stuff is extraordinary. So thank you, Steve, and all you guys at Dolphins Plus for the great work you guys are doing. Bless